Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I am Ashley, and this is day 13 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. And today's class is all about building real strength through your core, especially the muscles that really shape and support that waistline. So today we are not chasing crunches. We are training deeper control, stronger abs, and better transitions that come from your center. So, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we do drop new videos every Tuesday. I would love to have you moving with us, but I am excited to move with you today. So go ahead and grab your mat and let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start in our comfortable seated position. Let's go ahead and begin by tucking the tail under, pulling the belly button into the spine, lifting the heart, shoulders come up, back, and down. Gently tuck the chin and close the eyes. Hands rest onto the knees. Let's just take a moment here to connect to our breath. And here, let's just begin to observe the breath without trying to alter it or control it in any way. Just let it be whatever it is. Notice the quality of the breath, the sensations of your inhales and exhales. Let's take 2 more conscious, uncontrolled breaths. And then now from here, let's begin to add some control and intention. Let's begin with that Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Allow the breath to scrape the back of the throat, even on your inhale. So here you're creating a light growl. Let the breath scrape the back of the throat, and notice what happens to the mind as you really connect to the breath. The mind begins to soften. The chatter begins to quiet. One more Ujjayi breath. And now that you have arrived, inhale, lift those arms above the head. On the exhale, hands heart center. And now setting the intention for your practice. So what has brought you to your mat today? And what are you hoping to cultivate and achieve in this time that we have together? And now once you've set that intention, send that energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation. As those palms touch, gently open up the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, feel that lift, and on your exhale, come down, forward fold here. Spider walk those fingers, chin and chest. Send tailbone high. And then inhale, roll it all the way to the top. Rise. Exhale, take that right hand down, spider walk those fingers to the side. Lift that left arm up and over, gaze to the palm. Inhale, and on your exhale, rise it to the top. We're going to switch those sides. Spider walk those fingers to the left. Reach that right arm up and over, gaze to the palm. Belly's drawn in. So you're already activating that core connection and compression by pulling that belly button to your spine. And then inhale, rise it on up. Whatever leg is in front, we're going to send it to the back. And exhale, take your forward fold here with the other hip. Stretching. So again, we're still reaching the tailbone high. This is going to help you get into that hip a little bit. Opening up through the external rotation. And really pull those shoulder blades away from your rib cage here. And then inhale, roll it all the way to the top.
Rise it all the way to center. On your exhale, we're going to take left hand, right knee, gaze over that right shoulder. Deepen through your twist. So really push through. Sit up tall, belly draws in. And then on your exhale, we're going to rise it to the center. Inhale and exhale, switch those sides. Let that exhale take you a little deeper through your twist. Inhale, rise it to center. And then on your exhale, hands heart center, placing hands onto the knees. Let's take some seated cat-cows, hollow out. And then exhale, pull your heart through. Really open up through the throat chakra here. And exhale under, chin and chest. Pull the heart through. And exhale under. Pull the heart through. Last one, exhale under. And pull the heart through. And then neutral. Keep that belly tucked in. We're going to come over those shins here. Find your tabletop position. So again, belly button is still reaching that spine. Finding that tabletop. We're going to take 5 cat-cows here. Push. And exhale, pull through. And under. And through. And under. And through. And under. Last one. Pull through. And exhale. All right, go ahead and find that tabletop, pulling belly button to spine. We're going to let those knees hover. Hold it. Feel the core instantly have to kick in. Wonderful. And then on your exhale, shift your weight back and find your down dog. We're going to pedal out that down dog. Perfect. Finding down dog, push through that middle finger and thumb. Really spread those armpits towards the floor here, separating the shoulder blades. And then on your exhale, we're going to walk those feet to the hands. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, flat back once more. Exhale, bend your knee. We're going to take that right foot, step it back, drop that back knee. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, sink the hip. We're going to take that right hand across that knee. You can turn those toes out a little bit. Take that left hand out, thumb is up. So left hand's behind you, looking over that left shoulder, deepen your twist. Settle in. And then inhale, rise it to the center. Exhale, frame that foot, shift your hips back, half splits, fold. And 5, exhale, peel your heart through. Inhale, and on your exhale, so plant those hands, lean forward till that back knee floats, and then shift your weight back. We're going to step that back foot forward. Inhale, straighten the legs and take another fold. Inhale, take another flat back. Exhale, go ahead and bend those knees, plant the hands. We're going to take that left foot, step it way back, drop that knee. Inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, left hand, right knee, right hand comes back, almost like a T, thumb is up. Look over that right shoulder, sink the hip. So here you're peeling your heart open, pelvis forward, belly in. And then inhale, rise it back to center. Exhale, frame that foot, shift the hips back, half splits, fold. Keep pulling that belly in as you bring that nose to knee. 2, 3, 4, and 5. On your exhale, come through. Plant those hands, curl those toes, shift that weight forward, and then let that knee float, shift it back. We're going to step that back foot or front foot back, drop those knees, modified chaturanga, lower all the way down. Inhale, little baby cobra, come up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, curl the toes, push up. Exhale, push back. Resting in child's pose with your toes curled under here. Really let it be a stretch. 4. And 5. All right, and then inhale, let's come on up, find your downward dog. Press through that middle finger and thumb, dristies at your belly button. We're gonna go ahead and take that right leg nice and high. Really lift, and on your exhale, bring that knee deep into the chest, pike those hips, hover for a moment, and then on that exhale, drop that foot between the hands. Back heel stays up, we're gonna rise it up for crescent pose. Inhale, crescent. And then exhale, we're gonna take that left arm down, that left leg, lift the heart. Inhale and exhale, take that arm back to meet. Inhale and exhale, we're gonna take left elbow across that right knee, deep in your twist. Look over that right shoulder. And 5, inhale, come back to center, crescent lunge. And then exhale, hands down, right arm under left. Eagle arms, lean forward. Crescent lunge with eagle arms. And then see if you can step it through into warrior 3 with eagle arms. And then exhale, open it up, warrior 3. Inhale, take those hands down. Standing split, so walk those hands back, either one hand or both. Core compression is going to make you feel more balanced. And then exhale, go ahead and release it. And then step that back foot down, come back up, crescent lunge. Inhale, and on your exhale, left hand forward, right arm back. Open up. Inhale, now we're going to take that left hand down, stack the shoulders. Pull belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, windmill the arm, crescent pose. Exhale, take the hands down, frame the foot. Kick it back. Exhale, drop it down. Come through, chaturanga lower. Maybe stick to the knees, or you can go right on into the full chaturanga, lower down. Elbows graze the side. Come up, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful job. We're going to take that left leg nice and high, right into the next side. Bring that knee deep into the chest. Come through, hover. Squeeze that core. Inhale, and on your exhale, drop that foot between the hands. Crescent pose, rise. And then on the exhale, take that right hand down, that right leg lift. Inhale, bring that hand back to meet. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, deep and twist. Look over the left shoulder. And 5, inhale, come back to center. Find your crescent lunge once more. And then exhale, hands down, left arm under right, eagle arms. Inhale and exhale, lean forward. Inhale, and on your exhale, see if you can come into warrior 3 with eagle arms. Hold it. And then exhale, release that bind, warrior 3. And then bring those hands down. Take your standing splits here. Again, more core compression, pulling belly button to spine, groin to belly button. You're going to be more stable. So find your core connection first when you get the one hand. And then find your core connection with the second hand. And then exhale, go ahead and take those hands, frame the foot, bend the knee, step it back, rise it back up. Inhale, and on your exhale, right hand forward, left arm back, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, and on your exhale, take that right hand down. Stack the shoulders. 4 and 5. Inhale, rise with control. And then exhale, crescent. Take it down, frame the foot, kick it back, vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hold for 5. 1, 2, Dristi's at your navel. If you don't know what a dristi is, it is Sanskrit for gaze. Definitely not common knowledge. All right, and let's come on through. We're gonna go ahead and drop down onto the elbows. However you gotta do to get there, we're gonna find forearm plank. Finding forearm plank, really tuck the tail under, belly button to spine. Feel as though you're trying to reach your groin to your belly button. All right, we're gonna hold this for a second, and then we're gonna tap those toes out to the side for 10 times. So go ahead and inhale, take it out to the side, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, take it to the side, exhale, bring it back. Try not to let those hips pick up. That's 4. So think you have a water cup on the back, on your back, and you are trying not to let that water spill. 8, 9, 10. Wonderful job. All right, we're gonna go ahead and transition into side plank. So turn out that right forearm, shift your weight to your side, stack those shoulders. You can keep those feet stacked or staggered. You can always kickstand as well if that feels better. And we're gonna go for 5 crunches, so take your hands back behind you, and then we're gonna bring that knee to elbow. 1, 2. If you want a little harder, don't let that foot touch. 3, 4, 5. Switch your sides. And then 1. Let it hover. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come back through. All right, we're gonna come up to high plank. If you need to, drop your knees, but if you can, come all the way up. All right, another core drill. We're gonna take a break after this. I know it's hard, but you can do it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come onto that tippy toe. Shift your weight back. Inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, come through, tap that knee to elbow. Slide it down to tap the wrist, and then bring it back up. 1, slide it down. 2, slide it down, pick it up. 3, slide it down, pick it up. 4, slide it down, pick it up. 5, and shift it back. Right into the other side. This is part of the challenge, but you are strong. You can do it. Pick it up on the right side. Inhale, and on your exhale, knee to elbow. Tap. Slow, slide it down. Pick it up. 1, slide it down. Pick it up. 2, slide it down. Pick it up. 3, slide it down. Pick it up. 4, slide it down. Pick it up. 5, shift back. Exhale. Wonderful job. Gaze forward. We're going to step, walk, or jump to a cross-legged seat. And then make your way down. All right, we're going to find boat pose. Walk it on in. Take your hands out. Find your boat. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Low boat. Inhale, crunch. Low boat. And crunch, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, cross the ankles. And forward fold. Catch your breath. 3, 4, and 5. All right, inhale, come right back up. Walk it on in. Pick it up. Hold it. We're going to pulse for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Take it out a little wider. Straighten the legs. Come down into canoe. Keep the legs up, drop your back, let it hover, and then draw those knees into the chest. Oh. Wonderful job. We are almost finished with this series, and we got one more challenge series, and then it is home stretch. All right, wonderful job. Okay, let's come up, compress, squeeze. If you need to, you can hug it in, working on that compression, trying to keep the core, so you're squeezing the core to really connect the thigh to the chest here. Okay, so if you can hold it with your core strength, you can let it go. All right, hold it. 3, 4, 5, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, hold it. Exhale, relax your back down. Draw the right knee into the chest, left leg goes long, let it hover. Inhale, so crunching those 2 points, so really bringing the groin to belly button to spine, so the Uddiyana and Mula Bandha lift. Feel the compression, bring nose to knee. 2, 3, 4, and 5, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring both knees in, see if you can hug hands to knee. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Wonderful job. Let's just do some little circles with the hip here. And then switch your directions. Perfect. All right, go ahead and cross those ankles, grabbing a hold of those feet. We're going to roll it on up and try to shoot back into our plank, meeting in down dog. Press through that middle finger and thumb. Find your down dog, belly to, or gaze to the belly button. All right, let's go ahead and come down onto the knees. We're going to take forearm headstand. We're going to work through some drills with this one. If you're still working on tripod headstand, that's okay. Keep working on it. We can go through this in stages. We don't have to float today. That's really not the point. We're going to use it for core compression. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check your distance. Make sure that that pinky comes to the crease, so the thumb is wrapping all the way around, and then interlace those fingers, take it out. Don't let those elbows come out to the side. All right, we're going to draw that chin in towards the chest. We're searching for we're aiming for the crown, not the forehead, okay? So you're going to go back on the head a little more. All right, so go ahead and tuck the chin, push through the shoulders. You should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath your head and lift those hips. We're going to walk it in. Now, maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you're here and you're just working on that compression, but keep walking it in. And then if one knee floats, I want you to hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it down, bring the next knee in. 1, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, drop it down. Maybe both knees. Squeeze. 1, 2, keep pushing. 3, 4, 5. Take the feet down. All right, now see if you can come back. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze it a little deeper like you're trying to bring the knees to the forearms. Shoot the legs back and come back into plank. Inhale and exhale. Drop those knees. Take a break here. Rest. You can let those arms come back behind you. And 5. Go ahead and take those hands back. We're going to find that tripod again, or take your dolphin pose. Dolphin is also acceptable here if you don't want to work on tripod or forearm headstand. Okay, so, but again, we're building compression for the core. Go ahead and find your distance, interlace those fingers, find your position here, and walk it in. All right, we're going to bring both knees, crunch. And then if you have this, this is more advanced, okay? Because if you have this, you can add in some core tucks. All right, so keeping those knees bent, but lengthening through. All right, tuck it in. 2. Stick with your dolphins. If this is too much, compress. 3. Keep pushing through those shoulders, no slouching. 4. And 5. Hold it. Wonderful. Take those feet down. All right, we're going to bend the knee. Take one leg up. 1. Crunch. Take it up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to switch those sides. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4,
and 5. Go ahead and come on down. Relax it. Give yourself a break here. That's a lot on the spine. You should have felt major core compression. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and come on up. Go ahead and round through. Pull the heart through and round. All right, grab a hold of the knees. I can only imagine what my hair looks like after all that. And then exhale, hollow it out. And last one under. All right, wonderful. Draw the shoulders back. Place your hands down. We're going to curl those toes, pick up those hips. All right, last core, and we're going to make our way onto the back. Pick up that right leg nice and high. Inhale, and on your exhale, bring that knee deep into the chest. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, come through, tap that elbow on the right side. Send it back. Now come across, tap the left elbow, 1, and middle, take it back. Wonderful job. Switch those sides. Inhale. On your exhale, compress into forward and shoot it back. Inhale, tap the knee to the elbow and send it back. All right, bring it to the center and then shoot it across. Tap the opposite elbow and back into center. Take it back. Drop it down. All right, we're going to make our way onto our back. Gaze through your hands. Step, walk, or jump to a cross-legged seat. And we're going to make our way all the way down. Hug it in. Whew. I don't know about you, but that one was tough. Remember, no matter where you got to with it, if you're still here and you stuck around through that little inversion series, I'm proud of you. Even if you struggled through it, if you did not turn it off and just move on, that is huge. That is huge. It doesn't matter how good you do. It doesn't matter how your practice unfolds. It's just, are you practicing? And what are you learning as you practice? You're getting stronger with every failed attempt. All right, let's exhale, drop those feet down. All right, we want to stretch out that back a little bit. After those compressions, we're going to take a plow pose or a variation of plow, okay? So if you would prefer, you're just going to take your feet, so legs on the wall, arms are going to be down, so not really actually legs on the wall, it's just what it's called. So toes towards the ceiling, like you have your legs on your wall. And then you can lift your hips if you need a little extra, and then just place the hands right at your sacrum, so that little triangular bone right above, or right at your tailbone. You can even place a block back there to elevate the hips, or again, full on plow pose. I don't know about you, but I kind of wiggle into it. All right, and you can either keep your hands at your lower back down the side of the mat, or take it along the ankles. Make sure you have space between chin and chest. You should be able to breathe fine, talk fine. All right, and on your exhale, we're going to go ahead and come back down. You can keep a hold of those toes, pulling the toes towards the shins. All right, and then go ahead and cross those ankles. We're going to come up. I want to take a Paschimottanasana with us for us here. All right, let's send the hips back. Straighten those legs. Inhale, lift. On the exhale, reach for those toes. Bring chin in towards the chest.
And 5. Exhale, roll it back. Wonderful job. All right, let's go ahead and make our way on to our back yet again. Go ahead and drop those feet down. We're going to take that right ankle, cross it over the left. Take your figure 4, push the earth away, or push the knee away. Go ahead and draw that knee into the chest. Just breathe. Swaying side to side, maybe. I like to, personally. So. And if you want to take this a little deeper, you can straighten the leg. You can even come out of that little space there, grab for the ankle or calf, and keep pulling the thigh in towards the face. But make sure that you're really keeping that core compressed here. So really still trying to bring that belly button to spine. And exhale, go ahead and release it. And then bring that leg all the way across. We're going to goalpost or tee those arms, pick those hips up, shift them over to that right, let the knees drop to the left, gaze over that right shoulder. And exhale, using your core compression, come on up to center, pick it up. We're going to switch those sides. Take that left ankle, cross it over the left knee. Left ankle, cross it over the right knee. I don't know if it's physically possible for you to take your left ankle, cross it over the knee. I don't know. All right, let's draw that knee into the chest. Finding that figure 4 stretch. Open up those piriformis muscle, And then on your exhale, if you'd like to take it deeper, straighten that leg. Either stay here or take the hand out, grab for the calf. Or if the ankle is accessible, grab the ankle. Keep pulling the belly button to spine, making sure that the head and shoulders are relaxed comfortably onto the floor. And then exhale, go ahead and release it. Drop that foot down, cross that left leg all the way over, goalpost or tee. Pick up those hips, shift them over to the left so then the knees drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. And 5, using that core compression, come back into center, pick up those hips. Hug both knees into the chest. And exhale, go ahead and release it. Straighten those legs, reach those arms above the head. And then on your exhale, we're going to take that left foot, cross it over the right, and then we're going to take the legs over a little bit to that left side and then reach towards the left. So we're going to really grab a hold of that right wrist. So it's a little confusing at first, but we want to kind of stretch that side body here. And then exhale, come back into your center. And then cross that right ankle over to left, go to the right side, grab a hold of the left wrist, go to that right side. So we're really trying to pull everything as far over to the right as we can so we can get that nice elongation through the side body. You should start to even feel a little stretch in that oblique. So we call this banana pose. And exhale, bring it back into center and release it. Last hug, just to reset. Draw the right knee into the chest, left leg goes long. And then switch those sides. Both knees, drop the feet down, soles of the feet touch, Supta Baddha Konasana. Open up, rest. And here, I just want you to notice the quality of your thoughts. Notice your breath. . Notice the energy that surrounds you, the energy within you. What is the quality? The energetic field. And how is the emotional body? What are the emotions that you're experiencing in this moment? Or what has been your theme throughout the day? And just draw that awareness. And now let's take a look at the physical body. What are the physical sensations that you're experiencing in this moment? The comfortable and the uncomfortable. And with that awareness, let's go ahead and bring those knees together, tucking your tail under, finding your Shavasana pose. And let's continue to deepen that awareness of the physical space. Notice the sensations of your toes, your ankles, your thighs, and your hips. And whatever those sensations are, I want you to let it go. Take a deep breath and a big sigh. Letting yourself settle even deeper into your mat. Melting a little more, releasing a little more tension. Taking your awareness into the belly, stopping for a moment to feel the rise and fall. What is the quality of the breath? Is it beginning to slow down? Maybe it's about the same. What is the space between each breath? Continuing your journey into the heart space, stopping for just a moment to connect to the heart center, feeling the rhythmic beat of the heart. Try to consciously begin to slow the heart rate down. Settling a little more into your mat. Let your shoulders soften. Let your arms relax, melting deeper into your mat. Now allowing the muscles of the face to soften, relaxing the jaw, unfurling the brow and releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And see if you can surrender a little more. Let this be your moment of peace, of calm. Let this be the moment for you to recharge. So when you leave your practice, you're a stronger, more centered and grounded version of yourself than the version who entered the practice. I'm going to leave you in silence in Shavasana for a few breaths. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath over and over and over again with love and kindness. If you need a longer Shavasana, go ahead and press pause. Or if you'd like, follow me. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, bending your knees and elbows. And whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Letting this be your time to just continue to let it all settle. Try not to think, but just let yourself be. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and extend that top leg using that top arm to press yourself to a nice comfortable seated position. Try not to open the eyes so you don't disturb that peace you worked so hard to create today. Bringing hands to your knees, but this time let your palms face up. Shoulders come up, back and down. Belly in, tail tucked. Chin and chest. Spine elevated out of the pelvic bowl. Feeling all three bandhas, your Uddiyana, your Mula Bandha, and your Jalandhara Bandha, all connected. And notice as you start to connect these 3 points, that energetic line begins to almost free flow without resistance. So let's take a few conscious breaths with these 3 points connected. So the groin to the belly button to spine, chin tucked. Deep inhale and exhale. Don't let the belly go. Deep inhale and exhale. One more breath and exhale. All right, let's take a deep breath and a big exhale. Wonderful job. Inhale, lift those arms above the head, and on your exhale, hands heart center. And now from this space, set the intention for the rest of your day. What would you like to cultivate in your life? Did your practice teach you anything today that you would like to work on? Did it shine light on anything? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch, hands heart center. Last and final time, until next time. Sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, that is it for day 13. Amazing work today. If your core felt more active, your transitions feel a little smoother, or you're already feeling that waistline fire, then you nailed it today. This isn't just about toned abs, by the way. This is about building deep strength that really supports your spine, your balance, and your confidence from the inside out. And if you want to keep leveling up that core connection, go ahead and check out the 7-day drill challenge. The link is below. You can jump in at any time. You're going to train the muscles that really shape the waistline, stabilize every pose that you move through. All right, we'll go ahead and drop a day 13 done in the comments if this one lit you up. Like, subscribe, and share it with somebody who's also working on core goals. And remember, new videos drop every Tuesday. So make sure that you're subscribed with your notifications turned on. But we're building something powerful here, and you are doing incredible. You're showing up, you're getting stronger, and it's seriously inspiring to witness. But I will see you for day 14, same mat, new challenge. Namaste.